Hello everyone, this is Chinmay from Maker Clinic. This is the folk related subject and the video. 2-3 videos I have already made, different folks. So as I said, it's gonna be maybe lengthy or maybe a short video. So this is what we have. This is old Thunderbird. This is the first generation Thunderbird. How do we guess that? Because it's very simple. First of all, this is not in black color. The second thing is that the magnet casing is completely different, because this was first model, and this has got 19 inches wheelbase, and the exhaust is also different. So in this case the forks are totally different. So few points which are absolutely different than the new bike. That is the reason that we know, and in fact we know because we have handled those bikes a lot earlier. Now we are going to remove the cone set from this bike and show the left hand side fork, because left hand side fork is showing me some leakage. Here some stains you can see. So oil stains are there, so that means there is a problem with the fork. I am going to change only left hand side because right hand side is fine and fantastic, so there is no problem. I am going to change only left because if the oil comes up out of the fork tube, the main bottom tube, then it will damage my disc brake as well. So we'll have to change the fork seal from the left hand side fork. We are going to change the cone set from the bike. This cone set is little bit different than the new bike. This is standard cone set, so there is no difference in between classic or the old model. Also cone set is common for this bike. In this bike, while showing you about this cone set and the fork, only few steps I am going to describe. Other steps I have already described in my other videos, so those steps are basically common, so I am not going to waste your time and so mine. So stay connected and keep on watching all the fork related videos. When we are removing the front fork and the cone set, first we have to remove the front wheel. The pinching bolt, this has got a very different pinching bolt, as you can see. It is 10 mm, that is M6 size. So you have to hold the fork, this axle from your left hand side, since Devasis is sitting opposite to the bike. So his left hand side means axle, one end of the axle, second side is the nut side. So you have to hold the axle and then you have to basically loosen the pinching bolt. Problem with the fork because somebody did over tightening of this bolt. There should be one nut over here, so now we are in deep problem, but we will do the job. We'll remove the bolt from the top. Even if it breaks, doesn't matter, we'll replace the bolt, and then we'll have to do the loosening of fork T bolt, this one, and then the top bolt. This has got very different top bolt. This doesn't have a thread, it's just a push fit, and the holding is from the top end side. Remember one thing, in this bike, this the front disc system is basically from Precol, not from the Vibrate. So this master cylinder is little bit different, and so the dispatch, so don't get confused. But definitely, just in case if it goes on toss, so you can go for a newer type caliper as well as the master cylinder. You don't need to find out this particular Precol master cylinder. You can go for a Vibrate master cylinder.